Generic greetings and welcome to Production Line. Today's beverages: a lovely refreshing peach and passion fruit juice drink. So let's go to new game, and we're going to load up a medium factory with a nice starting cash of 1.7 million. We could go, because of what I'm about to attempt, for a free play or all tech. All tech would have been a lot faster. However, I think we're going to go for the sandbox and make it a little bit extra challenging for us. Now, the game is really focused around automation and efficiency. However, we want to go full meta and get robots inside the factory to make things that themselves are automated. We want to make a self-driving car, and we want to do it as fast as possible. Let's just see if we can do that. So we are going to make our company, so automated transport solutions, and we'll have, oh, that's not bad, it's a little similar, so we'll continue on that one and we'll pause it. So if we go over to our research here and we go to technologies, we can see that further down, is it in here? Yeah. For driver assistance, we've got power steering, auto steer headlights, and then cruise control. That then goes on to adaptive cruise control, then traffic aware cruise control, automatic steering assist, basic self-driving, and then finally advanced self-driving. Now, whether we'll get there in this video, well, we'll see, because a lot of these do require extra processes. So you can see that says unlock upgraded fit computer, that's fit computer, that's fit computer, that's fit brakes. So we need computer and brakes at a minimum so far. That also requires wheel specialization, electronic specialization, that's brakes again. So brakes, computer, that is brakes, lights and steering wheel. So we need brakes, lights, steering wheel, and computer. Okay, and that requires this other technology as well, which it currently doesn't have. But anyway, we're going to say driver assistance. We'll say research now, even though we don't have any research things. We actually don't have any cars coming off the line at all. So let's fix that. Let's go down to export, and we're going to work probably back over, and we're going to make just a very, very basic sedan. Nothing in terms of features. We're just going to get stuff off the line just so we start making money. Excuse me, I've got a throat infection at the moment, so yeah, I sound a bit, well, worse than usual. Anyway, so we're going to go with quality check on the one next to that. We're going to fit electronics next to that. We want to go for accessories. Accessories is just under 14 minutes. So let's build this entire thing so we are getting cars off the line at just under 14 minutes. So we're going to place that there and that there, and that's going to be our overall goal, around that sort of level. So there's our engines there, they're getting fit. I'm just going to double check and make sure this is in the right order. So export, quality check, electronics, accessories, and then the engine. And that's fine. So then paint is 34 minutes. That's fine. We can probably go for a 1-to-1, and then fit body. Once again, it's very close. We're going to go for a 1-to-1 on that one, and then finally the chassis, which we can probably place just the one like so, and then that's all in a nice, neat line, which we can then connect up like so, and that should be it. That's everything connected. Let's go to resource importer. We want an importer there and an importer there, and then the conveyors will probably work along like so to there. They'll connect up like that, and like that, and like that. And these ones haven't yet decided, but we're probably going to go along like so, and like that. And then finally, what about this last one? Is there another resource import? It's over there, so it's pretty much, it's well out the way. So we'll come across and down. Although, might as well just do that. There we go. Okay, let's see if that functions. So, it's going to wait for... it's going to wait for our resources, and we can see that they are now streaming in. So, we've got the different paint there. So, our paint and coloured paint and undercoat and all that. And we've got all the different body panels and such. So that's on the go. We also want to go over to research office in place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because we need a lot of research, because we need to get this self-driving stuff up as much as possible. So current money is really bad. We're 280,000, and obviously we are now just producing cars as well. They're going to come down here, so it's going to take a while for that to really come into effect. Let's go over to our car designs, and we can see that this is currently in budget, but we're going to knock that up to there, so 24. It currently says minus 4% from that, but that's only really, I don't know if it's, I think it's taking into account what we've sold and how much it's cost us currently, so that'll actually go down a lot. There you go, there, no, it hasn't moved yet, but it will. The chief operating officers just want to chat with us, but we ignored them. I'm guessing it's the typical, we need to buy more, or we need to sell more cars. That's generally what it's on about, what they're on about. So it looks like we have got the first car reel coming along here. That is a nice red sedan. In fact, are they the same colour? That looks a slightly different shade. Anyway, so that's now getting tested on our accessories first, and then it'll go to the quality check, and then to export. We've got this set as sedan, but we can't change the schedule because there's nothing to change. So there's our driver assistance now unlocked. So there we are. We can now go for power steering or auto steer headlights. So I'm going to focus on basically top and down. So power steering, then auto steer, and then cruise control and going along. So power steering requires steering specialization. Is there a quick way to go to that now? There is not. It would be nice if there was. So that'll be in processes. So steering specialization. So the steering is fitted at the is it the engine stuff? Is it part of the powertrain? No. Electric powertrain, steering specialization. So it requires engine specialization first. Why can't we research that? Requirements, cars sold 10. Okay, looks like we're going to go for auto steer headlights then. Fair enough. That might actually... Ooh, that's a sticking point. It doesn't say we need anything else for that one. Okay, so I'm hoping that we'll be alright. Anyway, we've got the first car on the lot, and ooh, flew off the shelf. There we go. You can see this car is currently costing us 23 grand to make. That's because, as I said, it's still calculating the full throughput, I believe. That'll alter as these cars get sold. We could try and increase the price, but I don't know if that's something we really want to do. I guess we could always increase the price to something like a bit silly, like say 30 grand for a budget one, and then if it doesn't sell, we can start giving it a discount. Speaking of discounts, I noticed actually that there's now a discounts tab that allows you to set sliders with things like with known defects or uninstalled features or not basic features. So it says we're going to make 11 grand per car, which is very, very good. However, we're not entirely selling them, are we? They're still sitting there. You can see there is customers looking at it. Looks insufficient features, looking at different body style, mostly just looking for different body styles. I think though, yeah, I think it's just overpriced. It's just overpriced. So we're going to knock that down, say, to 25. So we'll shave 5 grand off it. And there we go. They're flying straight off. Nice. They're going straight out the showroom. Not even parking them up. Straight from the factory, straight to the... straight to the customer's house, practically. Anyway, so that's all working. Research is going up. How many cars have we sold so far? In showroom 2. I was in showroom 1. You can see market analysis. We've got our sedan there, which is fairly decent. Market, we've got, it's actually still classed as mid-range, and we've got 4 sales there. So that's all right. What I might do is I'll wait until our research is finished, and then I'll see just how many cars we've sold. I don't think we've sold all of them now. We can see we've now got the fit headlights and fit lights, and also no, we can't even upgrade all slots. Let's choose research model. So we've got now the fit lights, which is in the unlocks upgrade slot fit lights. Oh, sorry, what's it? Unlocks upgrade at slot fit lights, but we haven't yet got fit lights because that'll be in accessories, I'm guessing. No. It is an accessory specialization, which requires 10 cars sold. And since we haven't done that, what we'll do is we will go down for probably processors, and we want to have power production, maybe? That's generally a good thing to save your money on. If we go over to there, where is it? Money. Expenses. Power purchase. A lot of power purchase. So, what's this one? Looks like we need to produce more cars of the mid-range. Okay. Well, we are trying to produce them as fast as possible. We're going to actually knock this up by just a couple of grand, just to try and find that middle ground. We've went from about 250,000 up to about 350,000. So that's okay. At least we're making some cash. But remember, this won't last forever. In fact, it'll actually be really, really soon, I reckon, where the cars start to come out with different features and our cars won't have them, which means as soon as they become common, it'll be a problem for us. But at least we're doing alright here. In terms of cars sold now, I don't want to click on that because it slows the game down. Actually, pauses the game entirely. How are we doing for cars? We've produced per hour 4, sales per hour 3. We must have sold at least 10 now. Rival companies research car alarm. It's now more common than before. Yeah, so there it is. It's starting to they're starting to research different tech. But anyway, I'm going to go over to research office and place 1 and 2. I don't want to place any more than that just yet. I want to... Oh, there's all my windscreen wipers now. Because I want to start thinking about the production line for the car we're going to make. Problem with that is I can't really build it without having to factor in all of the extra bits that we're going to need to unlock. So there's our power production. I'm going to choose next research project, and if I go to technology, we can now get... actually, has technology and process swapped? I thought technology was in the... Okay, I'm obviously going insane. I thought process was there and technology was there. Ugh, more sleep is needed. Okay, so we'll have... It was... For power steering, it's fit steering wheel. So that'll be engine. Yep, so we need engine first. Research. And then we might as well put them in the queue. After that, it is that. And then we want accessories. And, oh, that's fit computer. We know we need that eventually, but we're going to work down. And a lot of these are manufacturing. Oh, that should be fine then. That should be fine. Right, so we'll close that down. And we'll wait for some of this money. In terms of things like chassis, I don't think we need to worry about that. I'm pretty sure we can... I'm pretty sure we'll be alright for that. Because I don't think anything... I don't think anything's in the chassis or body stuff for the research that we need. Let's just double check the technology. So we need electronic specialization, wheels. That's right. So it's fit computer, fit brakes, fit lights, steering wheel, brakes. So yeah, chassis. No. Maybe. It's all wheels, lights, steering. I'm looking at keyless entry. That's what I thought. Yes, we can get the first 2, can't we? But we can't get the next one. Or we can get paint as well. But the next one is where we need wheels and steering. And then it's lights. And then electronics. Where is it? There it is there. Computer. Okay. So the first 3 we can build. So let's do just that. How are we going to do it? Actually, no. Power plant is probably the way to go first. We're going to place some power plants in here. We'll rotate that round. And... we're probably going to have a new stuff over here. There's our engine specialization. I'm going to not select the next one because we've already put that in the queue. I'm going to place this power plant right next door. 2, 3, 4. So we're only bringing half the power in. 63. Do I want to just max it out? It's probably better for us to generate our own power. Need a lot more cars in the mid-range. Yeah, I'm aware of that. The only way to speed this up really would be to get robots. But like I say, our focus is really on, I think, at this point, making sure that we get the... well, our focus is basically getting these self-driving cars on the road. And we should have shaved off a lot of our outgoing now by placing these power plants in there. If we go at that, expenses, just capital investment. There we go. So there's power purchase, almost nothing now. So in the last hour, power purchase has dropped massively, even though, we've had to buy all of that stuff. It's going to save us a lot in the long term. A new loan is available from the bank. There's our steering specialisation. We can see we've got $1 million, $500,000, 400,000. I don't really want to take a loan out if possible. Anyway, so we don't need to look at facilities anymore, but we do need to start thinking about where we're going to build our the start of our line. It's probably going to come... probably down here is probably the way forward, and then we might expand to there. Or we could always come down and then back up. Yeah, that's not unreasonable. Okay, so we are looking to build a car again every 15 minutes. I don't think is unreasonable. Like I say, it's about quality now. Is that research? No, there's no research selected, so we do need to do that. So over to technologies, power steering we will unlock, so we'll start researching that. Then we need to go for cruise control, which requires wheel specialization. So that'll be there, so we'll add that to the queue. Once we've got that, we can unlock that, and that's wheel specialization. That's wheel specialization, and then that's electronics specialization, which we can see is there, and add that to the queue. So that should be most of that stuff pretty much sorted, I think. But anyway, so we're going to, from here, have our chassis being assemblated, and we'll put it... you might as well just be right at the back there, like so. After that, it will be body getting fit, so we will put it next to one another, like so. Although we are completely out of cash there. Wow. Okay. That's bad. If it's 0, do we immediately go bankrupt? I don't want to find out. I'm going to take a loan out of a mil. There we go. These cars are not selling as much, are they? Right. We're going to bring them down a bit then. Still be making money though, hopefully. Some of them are going off. That's fine. Okay, so we'll go for another fit body there. And connect these up. And then painting is again 1-to-1. But this is where it gets a bit more difficult, because we need to be doing the wheel assembly and the other stuff separately. But it means we have to do the lot. But we can actually save some cash here, because it's only 2 minutes for the engine. So this comes straight out, and then into these bits. I believe that's the case. Okay. Um, 6 minutes. There we go. Right, so that should be fine. Like that. And at one of these, steering assembly. No rich resources. Oh yeah, because we haven't got that yet. Power steering. Fit steering wheel. So the car that we make a similar model. Actually, no, archive that. That there says auto steer headlights included, very rare. But it's not adding those in here because they don't have it, because it has to be a separate one. Okay. So we'll go for create similar model. I'm going to call it the Auto Sedan, because we are great at naming things. And that'll come from here and then do all of that. We'll change that design, then change the schedule to a new entry of the auto sedan. Add that. Get rid of the old ones. There's our auto sedan. That's fine. And there's our wheel specialization, which is good. That's fit brakes now. Oh, do we have to split it up again? We do. Ah, okay. My mistake. So I'm going to have to sell that. Sell all of this. Right, okay. Caught it at least anyway. So, steering, and that's at fit lights, and that's at fit brakes. Yeah, okay, right, my mistake. So, from the exhaust, it's then wheel assembly, which is brakes, wheels, tyres, and then steering assembly, which we don't need to do it separately because that. Why does that go there? Steering assembly goes there, and then that should be okay. Yes, at fit steering wheel. Ah, no, it is separate. It is separate. Like that. Okay. That should be correct. I don't think there's anything else we need to add, because the next one is lights. Horn. Seats. Windscreen. We haven't got aircon. Dashboard. And then electronics, which is at fit electronic components. And that should be everything. Wheels. Yeah, so brakes. Steering wheel, yes. Lights, yes. Brakes, yes. Fit computer. Unlocks fit computer. There it is there. Currently unlocked. Okay, so that's fine. Sorry, currently locked. Currently locked. Right, that's fine then. It means that once we get to about there, we're about done. Unless you understand that I have missed out a line along here, which is entirely possible. Okay. We'll see how we get on. We'll see how we get on. So, how was research? Research is okay. We're going to get another power plant or 3. Like that. Taking us down to 800,000. But we're not hemorrhaging cash, and we are still selling. We are still selling cars. We might as well shrink that down. Shrink that down. Yeah, I have a feeling that there's just I'll have missed one part. It happens every time I play the game. Every time I play the game, I always miss a part out. It's my fault. I'm not ashamed of it. It just happens. So let's just connect the conveyors in, so to there, and then we'll paint her up. Probably just run along like that. Yeah, that's streaming the resources in quite nicely. For these, we will have it come along and connect up there. And there's those ones streaming in. We'll do that as well. And then the ones this side will come along like so. And then there's all that. So, just wait for that piece of tech to work itself out. And actually, you can see we're producing cars now. We are actually producing cars. This is just the auto sedan. And they're going to try and put this technology in as they go past here. And they should be able to. They should be able to put it in. It's not the true auto sedan that we've been promising the world, but, you know, at least it's getting there, at least. Anyway, so this is where it'll say, the one in the next stage can't be completed or whatever. I want to click on that car then. Features. There's our fit computer. No defects yet. Basic wheels. Front. Thought we had the extra lights in there. Anyway, next connection not found. We're aware of that. So after the dashboard then, we go over to fit electronic components, which fits in there quite nicely, and then fit the computer. And finally, it's a quality check, and then export. Alright. Question is, will it work? We'll find out in a second, won't we? It's moving along. No research selected, but we will start working on technologies. Cruise control. Research now. Add a queue. Add a queue. Add a queue. Basic self-driving. And then that will hopefully have the car coming off doing what we want. Let's just check then. This is our auto sedan. That's going to be mid-range. We're going to put up to 35. It's got auto steer headlights and power steering by all accounts. This is basic lights. How are we doing? The auto sedan. Have I got the wrong one created here? Where are we at? That stand there, we're not going to... Ah, because they haven't included them, that's why. I thought they were activated by default. Right, there we go. They're now getting included. Right. Missing upgrade auto steer headlights. Buy all. Right. Missing power steering. Buy. There we go. Right. We're starting to get these in now. That's what we wanted. Sadly, money isn't too great, is it? It's not great. We're going to go over to facilities again and more power. There we go. So far, they're going to the end there. The auto sedan we're going to put to 40 grand. See if we can get that there. But the auto steer headlights are very rare. And the power steering is rare. So we're getting a premium from that. Let's just see what cars there. There's fit brakes. We're going to upgrade all slots. That's a nice feature. I do like that. Because we can just say, yeah, upgrade all the slots and it'll fit it. So if we go over to our auto sedan, we can have cruise control. Alright. Cool. So that'll be in fit brakes. So some of these uninstalled features, discounts for uninstalled features. We're going to give a 15% discount for uninstalled features. So hopefully they'll go off the shelf. Can we take them back and redo them? Don't think so. Let's go for a 20% discount for uninstalled features. And they're going to go down. So there's our mid-range sedan. There's our other sedan. The auto sedan, though. Looks like the auto sedan is flying off the shelf. Excellent. Why is there 8 cars? Is it the ones with uninstalled features? I think it is. Okay, discounts, uninstalled features, 50% discount. Okay, it's just a get it out of the showroom offer. There we go. And we're back to the auto sedan and the standard sedan. Oh no, the auto sedan. There you go. So we've got rid of all of those cars that we didn't really want, and good money now. Very good money. It's just a case of research, getting the rest of these unlocked. So we are going to fling a lot more staff at the problem. Research office, rotate that round, and 1, 2, 3, and we'll place some more over here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll do for now. And let's just check where our expenditure is. Rent, wages, component purchase, yeah, because we're not producing on site, you see. Debt interest is there, and debt repayment. We probably want to start paying stuff back. But anyway, research should be a lot better now. At least we are. Oh, we still got cars. Lots of auto sedans. Okay, I am assuming then that the auto sedan is a little bit overpriced. And that's sort of to be expected because, well, it is. We massively inflated the price just to try and get a bit more, but it didn't work out. We've been told that is not acceptable by the people looking at it. We're going to reduce that price down to, say, 35. Okay. Rival companies have researched leather seats. Fine. We've still got a lot of cars in here. They're slowly going down now, though. They're slowly going down. You can see that the market value because of the auto steer headlights and the cruise control stuff is really, really good. A new loan is available. That's something I really don't need or want. Yeah, I don't think we need to put the sedan down. In fact, the standard sedan we can knock up a little bit because it's selling quite well. That's got no cruise control. The auto sedan we're gonna have to knock down a bit more as well until we find the right level, because currently we've still got too many in the showroom there. There's our adaptive cruise control, which I should have upgraded automatically, but I'm an idiot. So we're going to have to check that out now. And where will it be? Cruise control will be in steering wheel. No, I will just go back into research and check it then. That is in wheels specialization. So wheels. Or brakes. Adaptive cruise control. Buy all. There we go. And we will say to our car, auto sedan. Adaptive cruise control, but it's very rare. And hopefully, because of that, we'll get a bit more cash. A lot of these cars are going to fly off the shelf because they are now classed as without the additional features. So yeah, they're going to go straight off. Yeah, because those ones there, then with the auto sedans, we got a 50% discount. Maybe we'll put that to say 25 again. Because we're probably losing. Actually, are we losing money? That's the question. No, we wouldn't be making it because we're making over 50% profit, so we should be fine. So our standard sedans are still selling. They're still, you could look down at your nose from these things here and say, it's a basic car and all that sort of thing. But it's working. We're selling them. We now got proper auto sedans in the showroom there, and that means that hopefully we can start. Are they going to sell mid-range? Maybe at the price point they're not going to sell it. Competitiveness of car market 16%. I've got 20% market share. That's very good. I think we might have to reduce that a little bit to 32. I think once we get the other stuff, we should be all right. We're up to just under 600,000, so it's not too bad. It looks like rival companies have researched power steering. Well, we've got that anyway, so that's fine. We're still on day 1, strangely. That is starting to back up now, so we probably need to think about the bottlenecks, like the extra painting stuff, the upgrades. Although, yeah, extra robots and stuff is probably the way forward. And we can't actually, that's early stock consumption. Normally the spray nozzle upgrades, they might be for the split up ones. Why are auto sedans not selling? That's strange. I guess auto sedans we're gonna have to cheapen right out to 30 grand. Let's put it to 28, right? We're still making 13 grand a piece, so it's still a good amount of money. But there's no point in having so many in the showroom because, our business after all is to sell cars. They are slowly going down. There is our traffic aware cruise control. We are going to upgrade all slots, and then we're going to go back over to this, and we'll have that as, that's our sedan. So we want to have traffic aware cruise control. Very rare, but also very, very good in terms of... can we probably put the price up then? Market value is good, so we'll put it 30 grand. There we go. Yeah, this was really good. There's something I looked at there, and there was like a bit of smoke coming off the welder. Is that normal? You can get defects. What's this saying? It looks like one of your car models is too cheap. Auto sedan, a well-priced model. So it's too cheap now, is it? All right, let's put it to that then. I don't think it'll sell. We've got a lot of basic sedans that ain't selling now, though. So the sedan, we are going to push it into the budget market now. Why not? Why not? There's some without traffic-aware cruise control, so they're going to... I noticed a lot of those are looking for different body types. Maybe we could get... say... Do we have a design office? I don't think we do. We'd have to get administration, and then... Where would it be? I'm trying to see where it would be. Marketing, QA, export, or is it technologies? There's a technology that allows you to get design offices, design studio. Yeah, there it is in body design, which requires, it was administration, yeah, and then body design. So we'll add that to the queue. And then we can start creating different models. So we can create, instead of sedans, we've got SUVs and trucks and all of that sort of thing. And if we wanted to be fair, because we've got the doors that go like this DLC, we could also get some doors that go like that. Where is it? In here? Gullwing doors. It's somewhere. I cannot. It's somewhere anyway. So in terms of the cars, there's a lot of sedans sitting there, so that's probably a little bit too expensive still, so we'll knock that down to really budget. We're still making money on it, so that's fine. We're still making money on it, and we are still cranking these out, and I think shortly, it looks like rival companies have researched auto-steer headlights, so they're trying to follow us. I don't know whether the AI does look at what is being made by other companies and tries to follow that. I know in previous builds, when it was in early access, we found it very difficult, especially mid to late game, of really trying to figure out exactly what they've got and try and keep up that technology, that way. A level of competition in the marketplace has changed recently. You should keep an eye on what such things as prices of wage rates employers and the prices. When competition is high, sale prices will be low and wages will rise. Okay, so take action. Not too sure what I can do. Brand awareness. Perceived quality is 100%. Perceived quality, not actual quality. Okay. Apparently, if we had a expensive sedan, it's no, I don't know. Do you want sport? It'd be nice if we got sport. We're taking the budget sedan market. Look at that. Nearly 8%. It's pretty good. Looks like these cars are slowly selling. Auto. I'm seeing a very big trend here. Auto sedan, we're going to cheapen out to 30. And then eventually we'll have fully automated stuff. But that won't be for a while yet. Oh no, we're going for automatic steering, and then basic self-driving, and then that other one as well. Excellent. I could get more design, more research, couldn't I? We could do that. I don't think that's unreasonable to do. Facilities, research office. Like that. And then finally, electric windows. Yeah, this is where it goes right off the rails, because we've got things like we're getting towards fully drivable cars, but we still have to wind the windows down manually, and the seats aren't heated, and there's loads of basic. Like we haven't even got a radio in it in these cars. Oh my god! Look how many auto sedans are on the market. Okay, they're just not selling. Any discounts? No, there's no discounts there. Darn it, I didn't want to do that. That was automatic steering assist, which is... Oh, fit computer. Okay. And we should be able to now. Automatic steering assist, which it's rare. And I'm hoping... we'll keep the sale price the same. because we're still waiting to sort that out. Oh, you see all them cars go? It's because they've got a 25% negative. Oh, there we go. In-car music. Well, you can listen to some banging tunes, but we can do anything we want with a self-driving car. Although, to be fair, you're not supposed to sit in the backseat reading a newspaper or a novel while it's driving down the motorway. I do want to pay back some of that bank loan, but saying that, is there any point? We're still making cash. I do want to get a couple more power plants in. 1, 2. That should be fine. It was just hovering around that 100% mark. So let's have a quick look at this. You can see when we spent a lot of stuff. In terms of income, our mid-range is really good and budget there. So good money. Last 24 hours. Actually, we're making more money. Is that right? Making more money off the budget? That can't be right. Well, it might be right. Probably need to pay back some of this stuff. Message from the Chief Operating Officer. The competition in the marketplace has changed recently. Don't know what to do about it. Market share isn't really improving much, sadly. I'm hoping with the extra tech, we can move into the expensive sedan sort of area. But I'm not sure. And I've just clicked on showroom, and I think the game's crashed. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, gutted. Oh. Well, we went too meta. We automated the automation to make an automated car that was automated, and production line at Nexi has broke. That has been a bit of production line. It's a shame that we didn't get that the car fully automated, but the line is in there to do it. Right? We just need to wait a little bit longer, and I think the line was going there. I'm not really surprised that this happened because I think I'm running the 1.75 experimental build, so that's probably on me. But either way, we did get there, or we would have got there rather, but we didn't get there, which is a bit of a shame. Either way, hope you have enjoyed this little journey on trying to make an automated car, which I managed to do. My next task would be to make an automated electric car, and then one that flies, although, to be fair, that DLC doesn't exist yet. I don't know if it's in the pipework, but that would be cool. Like James Bond, that would be good. The James Bond DLC, have cars with machine guns in the headlights and ejector seats. Some thought. I should go into that one. Either way, if you want to see more of this, let me know. If you like the video, let us know as well. Want to change anything, build anything, then by all means, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.